Halo guys, udah lama gak live. Iya, suara putar, putar nggak? Suara gamenya, mudah-mudahan nggak terlalu gede ya suara gamenya ya. Hai, guys. Bentar, cek 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 cek. Cek cek. Cek cek. Nah, gua patah sih, udah patah tuh. Anjay. Tuh, ntar guys. Cek cek. Nah, lagi pun. Enggak ya? Karakter di Atalan tuh bisa. Oh, nggak bisa. Dia cuman ya di situ aja gitu. Asik. Tidak asik. First all first pokoknya pertama-tama. Ya nggak sih.
Order guide you. Went too far.
Oh ya. She did Crystal and I feel is joy. Gak ada yang deket sini, apa yang jauh-jauh? Heran deh. Cahaya anehnya. Ih, lagi gua. Kayak gua nggak sih? Gua anjay. Wih. Everyone, forever. Itu pun tak bisa.
Add as
Drum.
thank you for add astro
Yang belum apa ya? Chat, gue belum semuanya. Mas. Sini. Yang lady. Gua mau yang apa nih guys? Belum 10 lagi. Kan gue mau nih kasih, aduh, Cina, Cina. Bos apa tuh? Ya, beda guys. Ini waktu itu belum searching kalau story ntar lama. Ini dulu deh. Jadi ini dulu. Ya si Kazuha aja lah. Nih ya, sekarang naik nih. Ya SP-nya tinggi dong. Oh gue naik mental mastery nggak apa-apa. Mental mastery coy. Udah artefak dulu deh, apa yang penting ya. Udah jarang pakai banget, maaf ya. Pulin ini malas banget sumpah. hmm, hmm. Ntar, guys. Mau ngapain ya, bingung ini ya. Gini aja lah. Isi dulu Arkon banget nih. Oke, kita nge-lag dong ini. Tuh, bisa nge-lag gini nih.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Nah,
I got a
lagi.
new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Mana gue pengen aduh nih. Eh, apakah bisa, gengs? Hehehe. Dong. Lah. Maaf nih.
Here comes the cash. Quietly now.
Wes.
An impressive
Wes. 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 I got you. Um, thank you. Bilangnya nih. Nah itu gue mau kesana tuh. Mana dia? Bawah ya? Ih. Udah ke atas, nanti di bawah. Pelit. Wae. Apa nih? Itu udah. Oh. Ah. Kalau berendah anjay. Ya nggak serendah ini juga kali. Nah dong. Oh. Ya ampun.
Hello. Do you have any hook ropes for sale?
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes.
Oh, the whole thing?
Deal.
Wait, really?
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as fast as possible. Thanks.
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. If you want to learn, Roka's the person you want to ask. All right, that's everything. Here you go.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling merchant Bichama mentioned.
No Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Obsidian.
Why, yes. I've got a chunk for sale right
Apa?
over there.
Perfect. Is that the only one, though? We actually need two.
That might be tough. Tell you what, I'll take a look through these boxes over here and we'll see what we can find.
Thank you so much. We'll wait here.
Relax. Everything.
I know, it's just... I could tell Kachina always cared.
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady.
Young
How
lady.
does it look?
How's it look? How's it look? How's it look?
Perfect! Thank you. How much do I owe you?
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust. I'll take 3,000 mora for both. Here you go. By the way, I heard you mention Vichama just now. You running an errand for him then? How's he doing? Malco's been gone for 5 years now. It's about time he started to move forward.
Do you know what happened between them?
I heard about it in passing while I was out drinking one night, but I don't know all the details. Vichama and Malco was 5 years ago, but on the eve...
Mungkin ya guys, soalnya nggak terlalu ini ceritanya.
Vichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden in battle. So they raised the issue with the Pyro Archon, and she agreed to let him stay behind. It's just... Malco and the
Mapa
others
itu
ended up
game
facing
Genshin
hordes of
Impact.
abyssal monsters in
Gak
numbers
ada yang
that
nanya
far
dong.
exceeded anyone's expectations.
Genshin Impact kak.
The team made an error in judgment, and they fell to the onslaught. Vichama went into a deep depression after that. He blames himself for everything. Oh, you're not. I've tried the abyss. Anyway, that's the gist of it. Maybe you could help him talk things through sometime. I would really appreciate it.
Nah, kita. Gua udah buka di sini. Oke. Kalau kamera aku nge-lag, sorry ya guys ya. Begitulah. Bisa enggak ya? Oke. Dong.
Did you get everything?
Yep, it's all here.
I've made all the necessary adjustments. As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then go ahead.
Mau cari.
After Malco fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies. If I had been there, I would have been able to sense the danger. I could have warned them not to advance. I've always blamed myself for what happened. But when you told me about Kachina, I realized there's a chance Malco might also be alive, fighting for survival in the Night Kingdom.
But that happened several years ago, right? The Pyro Archon said all life within the Night Kingdom eventually becomes one with the Sea of Souls.
There might not be much hope. but I still have to try. Malco and I promised each other, even if we never managed to root out the abyss for good, we would fight together until the... All right, let's get to it. I'll start searching for the
Wih,
Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The
Bisa
abyss
kedatang.
will likely emerge in response.
gas in lah. Bisa.
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
Golden thing. Like this.
Fear not. What's a little thunder when even lightning wouldn't dare strike our path?
Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone! Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
I
It's
will
too
have
easy.
order. Gather.
Gotcha.
Eh,
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long. We're getting close.
kok bisa yuk. It's work. Anjay, prestasi. It's work gak ada. Kamera gua mati. Jangan lagi.
Quick, take it.
What is that?
I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The
Ooh.
The
Damn.
abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there.
Kamera gua kenapa mati-mati sih? Ah.
Thank you.
Hehe.
This power.
Hanging in there?
Malco. No, why can't I?
We can't wait any longer. Holmo.
I already tried, but the power of the abyss has him in a chokehold.
In that case, we have no choice. Get back!
Chaska, wait!
What happened? What happened?
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like the
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky.
I thought I said to get...
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof.
Okay.
At least Kachina's... Vichama!
Vichama.
I couldn't find Malco's ancient name. Once you're ancient, and now...
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condol...
Huh? This is...
Apa gitu?
Hey, Malco.
Not enough to swing a sword.
I never thought I'd actually...
Guess I have something to be thankful.
Ini Malco. Malco kamu dicari.
Suck. Maybe you're right, Vichama. Don't be sad. Just keep on living.
Loh,
For the both of us.
What?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Iya coy, temannya coy.
Of course. Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably happy. But
A deeper
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. For all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the end. And now I know, at the end of his life,
Chama.
I'm fine. Actually, I heard Chief Wina wasn't really on board with your plan to go to the Night Kingdom.
Chama,
When you asked for my
Chama.
help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name meant leading you one step closer to danger. But I also understood why you had to try. Everyone has regrets in life, but not everyone gets the chance to make up for them. Once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most valuable qualities as warriors. If I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malco to the front lines no matter what. Even with an injured leg, there were still things I could have done. That way, even if the outcome stayed the same, I still would have fought alongside him to the end. There are critical junctures in life, and if you don't seize the chance to act, there's no going back. That's something I had to learn in hindsight. But you're still at the crossroads of your journey, so I hope you can walk away without regrets.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vichama. I feel even more determined now.
Yep.
Kachina will come back to us. I'll make sure of it. I promised I would find her, and I intend to keep that promise.
That's good to hear. Strange. My body, it's...
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Even though the traveler possesses powers of purification, the corrosion can never be fully eradicated.
Oh.
Thanks to her, though, you are only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms in check.
Okay.
That does make me feel better. You seem
Okay.
very knowledgeable about all this.
Just speaking from experience, that's all.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start. Let's get Vichama back to his tribe and tell Wina the good news. Oh, and apologize for destroying the Spirit Speaker Stone. We had no choice, though, so he'll probably understand. Right?
Right. Yay. Next step. Nih. Oh.
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that? I don't know what you want from me.
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wina. I can hear it in your voice.
Honestly, it's just one thing after another with you two. They're back.
Koichi? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know exactly why I'm here. My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow Chaska for a few minutes. You come with me.
Tanya ini. Adiknya nih. Kok baju dia kaska
Just
beda
a
sih
moment.
dari yang lain ya?
Who is that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's kind of a long story. It's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. You see, Chaska was actually raised by cuckoo sores.
Sure.
She was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child,
Gak tahu tapi ya.
abandoned in the wild as a result. The Abyss found her out there, all on her own, and tried to devour her. But in the end, all that did was trigger her will to live. That strength of will pushed her to survive, but it also planted a seed of conflict within her. Eventually, she was adopted by the cuckoo sores. Wherever they went, she followed. getting into fights right and left.
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her. At the time, Chaska still had a...
I remember those days. One of those fights was definitely with me. But eventually she found a way. It sounds like she's...
Cerita tentang si
That's
Casca.
partly my fault. Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything dangerous, but you probably know by now, once Chaska...
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the Night Kingdom.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young, because by the time you're my age, you couldn't... Still...
Yeah.
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have one.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind.
Well,
Again with the excuses. We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level. But a trip to the night.
what do you mean sneak into the place?
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing.
You feel like he went back on his word. What if I...
Oh,
This is important.
Ini ribet banget sih si adanya nih.
Whatever. Time out.
Chaska does it.
Then
But the person you become when you lose.
that's a different issue.
I've also.
Sometimes
Bukan
you have
tipe
to
yang
make
gini ya guys ya.
sacrifices. All right, let's stop this
Tuh,
here.
kadang perkebunan tuh
If we keep
korban tuh
going, I might
berpeluh guys.
actually have to get serious. And I think Wina prefers his roof attack.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
Tuh.
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I say?
Then support me. I'll be back.
So, that's it. Why'd you have to turn out to be so...
Ribet. Males banget gua. Yang ada kayak gitu.
You two...
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way. It's not my place to get involved.
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. According to Kinich,
If only Tone-Deaf Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
Pengamen. Maksudnya
It might
pengamen tuh
be a
itu
few
ya.
more pieces than you remember.
Arkon. Apa sih? Lupa lagi. Kayak gue lupa lagi si Arkon.
I see. Sounds like it
Itulah
was an
pokoknya.
urgent situation. Still, stay
Penties.
safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay?
Yay. Next story. Next ini maksud. 700 meter. Bukan itu yang gue mau. Pertanyaan dulu. Bener di sini. Ini dia nih.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name, too!
Well, it's fairly complicated.
Anda beritahu secara Arkon melawan The Capit.
The Fatui again? We can't go anywhere without them causing trouble.
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they try to take advantage of the situation?
That's why it has to be our little secret. No one else can know, or we're asking for trouble.
Oke.
Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in, there's nothing comforting about the situation we're facing. Still, all you need to do is focus on your goal. You can leave the complicated matters to me.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however I can.
There's no need to be so modest, Yan-san. Your incredible strength has long been a well-known fact. You're the pride of your tribe.
Archon, I'm sorry about before. You have so much on your plate, so much that you have to worry about. But all I could do was focus on my own feelings.
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our emotions, myself included. Your reaction to Kachina's disappearance, I understand that feeling very well. Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down. Follow me.
Oke. Asik nih. Apakah Cina bisa kembali, guys? Juga nih. Kalau bilang ini jangan bilang ruangannya Arkon. Apa sih namanya Arkon? Gue lupa lagi. Mafika.
What is this place?
Mafika.
Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Iya.
Good eye.
Mafika.
This is where I store all the various mementos I've collected.
Whoa. I've never seen this place before. There's so many things in here.
Yeah.
It looks like there are items from every tribe. Collecting them must have taken a lot of effort.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts. In Natlan, everyone grows up listening to the stories of heroes. And physical items do a far better job of preserving those stories than our own memory. Now, I still have some preparations to make for the ceremony, so feel free to take a look around in the meantime. If you're curious about an item, I'm more than willing to tell you about its origins.
Okay.
Alright, we'll have a look.
Alright. Alright. Ada target ya, ada personalnya. Mati simat.
This is Atea's talisman.
I'm sure you're familiar with this one already. Atea was rarely ever without it. The talisman brought her a lot.
Lain.
There are so many jars and potions around here. Do they have anything to do with alchemy?
No, those belong to the masters of the Nightwind. They're ceremonial tools used to amplify the ability to communicate with the Night Kingdom and the Wyab. Yamaya is an expert in this field, and she taught me a lot. The tools you see here are quite traditional. The contents of the jars aren't all that special.
Ooh, must be something really cool. What's inside?
Grape juice.
Huh?
It's quite tasty, although probably expired by now.
Expired. Iyalah. Tonton expired lah. Adakah lagi? Kita lihat-lihat. Ini kan weaponnya.
Whoa, this weapon is huge! Which tribe did it belong to?
That weapon belonged to Tenoch, a hero from 500 years ago. Strictly speaking, he didn't belong to any single tribe. That's because even before the disaster,
Exile?
It was a punishment imposed out of necessity. When the Abyss attacked, he united the 6 tribes and accomplished great feats throughout the war. Ultimately, he picked, and so...
Wow.
Indeed. Even now, his story...
Oke. Guys, masih mau lihat. Buka apa nih?
Whoa, that belt is bigger than Paimon's head!
The Collective of Plenty are known for their bodybuilding competitions and contests of strength. The association with strength might also have been the reason the original belt was extreme. And even if a warrior had the strength to put it on, wearing it for any length of time would still leave them gasping.
Sounds like it.
So the owner of the original belt, Kitera, commissioned a craftsman to make a copy identical in appearance but far lighter in weight. He would often wear this version when training in
Or he made a lighter version so he could wear it all the time and show.
Dipamerkan. Ya nih. Ini Frank. Anjing tuh.
Hey, there's a fishing rod here. It must have belonged to the people of the springs.
That's right. It belongs to a legendary fisherman named Matavaru. I have his entire set of fish. He and I met in a tavern. He told me about in his eyes.
So, did he do it?
The next time I saw him, he was covered in He managed to kill the fish. Can a fisherman claim victory if he fails to bring back his catch?
Well, Paimon thinks he.
That was my answer as well. In the end, he.
Wait, that means you.
Maybe we can go head to head sometime.
Anjing coy. Bisa mancing. Lihat. Ini ada foto guys, kalian tahu. Tuh. Pengen lihat foto. Harga dia ya? Nah. Wih.
The powder still needs some time to settle. So let's wait a little longer. Well?
Yeah! If each item represents a different story, does every item...
That's right. They demonstrate the true shape.
The shape of time?
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. But there's also a
At once?
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience in each nation, which one would you say was the most important? Exactly. Take out a portion of that journey, and you would likely make very different the future. Of course. Humanity excels at living in the present. But while the pilgrimage, only by uniting the people of Natlan across countless eras to come up with such a set of rules. The first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level of insight I can only imagine. That's correct. Namely, a framework. By holding the pilgrimage, we're able to determine the strongest among us. And when that person ascends to the divine throne, in addition, the sacred flame will grant them significant knowledge and memory.
So, it all comes down to the power of the divine throne. Wait, is that a family portrait?
Baru gue lihat.
Yes. That's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little saurians we raised. I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
Your sister is so cute! It looks... Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an Archon as an ordinary person, but seeing this portrait, it kind of makes sense now. It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before. Oh, wait, is Paimon allowed to say that?
A little late for that question, don't...
Sorry! Paimon's so sorry! Paimon's mouth works faster than her brain sometimes!
It's alright. I'd never get upset over something like that. No matter what others may say,
Mau
my
Vika ini
past
memang
is a precious part.
yes.
Becoming the Archon doesn't. My father made the most. One time, we didn't close the door securely, and the Saurians you were raising ran into the room and knocked over the entire. My sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, they froze on the spot. I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children, even after.
Wow.
Isn't that what being a family is all about? As the Archon, I made a vow to defend this nation, and experiences like that, they remind me exactly what I'm trying to protect.
Oops.
Well, what happened after that? This portrait looks pretty old. Your sister must be all grown up by now, right?
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. She built many houses and crafted many beautiful works of art. Anyway, that's enough about me. Now that the powder is settled, we can begin. Ian-san, Mulani, Chaska, over here, please.
Okay.
Place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin.
Yes. We'll begin. Everybody. Target di area. Taruh ya. Nah, what happened now? Sumpah, what happened nih? Ih, gue deg-degan anjay.
Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, so too shall our stories remain eternal. Ancient name, take us to your fated bearer. Allow her to answer our call.
Okay.
Am I hallucinating again?
Kachina!
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I?
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying to find a way to bring you...
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Wyup is... I was waiting for the Wyup to send me back, but then the Wyup saved me, even though its power is weakening. So I've been hiding. The Night Kingdom is becoming...
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying. All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us.
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind.
Sedih ya?
Just knowing I'll find a way back. You don't have to put yourselves in danger to come.
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. We're coming. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars. A hero of Natlan. All you need to do...
I don't want you to put yourself...
All you need to do is place your trust in... No one fights alone. We're not
No one
leaving you
fights
behind.
alone.
Not ever.
Yeah, we're
That's
so
the
close.
best.
We can't call it quits now.
Ya. Hilang dong sinyalnya. Ya.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. You have to traverse the Night Kingdom in your physical form.
Ayo
This
mah.
entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion. Even a brief...
I know.
Gua gak peduli. Ayo sikat.
Alright.
Guys.
Then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. She's very experienced in dealing with that face you just made.
No, I just feel bad for creating more work for her.
I'll go with them too, Archon. The more people...
Thank you so much for your help.
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide much practical support. Ian-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a situation...
That won't happen.
I hope not.
Oke, gas kun al. Squeeze. Hai my Victor.
Be careful out there.
Oh.
I'll observe the situation from here.
Kasih lo ya. Bye. Bye. Jauh kan? Tuh 200 meter. Lah. Teleportasi aja. Main harus kayak gitulah. Gue denger lagu ngengek. Dia keinget si ini. Udahlah. Refresh mama. Oke. Gaskan. Easy, simple peasy. Lemon squeeze. Apa itu Arkon? Apa Arkon? Fatui nggak jelas. Fatui dia. Fatui. Simple Fatui itu.
So we're underneath Natland right now? It looks nothing like
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization ruled by dragons. Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So these are Saurian ruins? Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns? They had their own advanced civilization?
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived. These ruins have been abandoned for a long
Halo Bang,
time.
halo juga.
But with the recent increase in abyss activity, the installations around here have somehow been activated again.
So what you're saying is, we're not in for an easy trip to the Night
Ya,
Kingdom.
ngelag dah.
No. It's
Kempung
going to
ngelag
be
guys, bentar guys.
obstacle after obstacle from here on out.
Udah lagi.
Why are you all laughing like that? It's creeping Paimon out.
Bang, Genshin butuh berapa giga bang?
Right, guys?
Kalau di HP kayaknya
Of course. I'm eager to get
30-an
started.
nggak sih? Gue lupa juga sih. Tapi kalau di PC 70-80 kayaknya. Kayaknya lah ya.
Then
Bisa
let's
juga
go.
ya.
We won't let anything stand in our way.
Gara-gara lu gue jadi penasaran si Genshin gua. Kalau di PC 84 giga. Kalau di HP puluhan 20 sampai 30 kalau nggak salah. Kalau nggak salah. Karena kan update gitu Genshin biasa aja map baru, karakter baru gitu. Apalagi kan Genshin kan game open world.
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natland's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat.
Yeah, we'll be here all day if you listen.
Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Overruled. Wind Strider. As one with wind and cloud. Gotcha.
Gampang kan. Pikir sesusah itu. Ya mati webcam gua, kenapa sih mati mulu. Ah, udah. Maaf. Terlalu emosi. Yoi.
Oh, the place we need to go seems really high up.
Transfixed.
Here comes the catch. Quietly now.
Easy peasy. Yoi. Masuk. Tung, tung, tung. Tung, tung.
Solidify!
Wind strider.
Gather! This is order!
One with nature. Gotcha.
So easy. Udah sejam ya guys ya, bentar guys. Nah, nambah dikit lagi.
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there.
Oh.
Nothing to it.
Easy for you to say.
Oke. Sampai guys. What is that?
Entrance the Pyro Archon.
Yes. There's something in the depths of this place that feels familiar.
We actually have. Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself up. Don't push her through before she's ready.
Si Paimon asik. Intinya gitu loh.
Hey, you don't have to drag Paimon. You're pulling too hard.
Tai lu Paimon.
Looks like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom. It looks so... That overflow of energy is probably what trapped...
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies.
Paimon's more worried about how we're gonna make it out. We obviously can't go back the way.
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the...
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there? Oh, it's so high up. Did we...
Just like I said, our real world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all this way, yet if this was the real world, we...
That's it?
That's it.
Right.
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina and bring her to this location.
Exactly.
Lagi nih kamera gue.
This light is streaming in from the real world. It's a link between the two realms.
The terrain looks difficult to navigate, and the visibility is not great either. How are we supposed to find Kachina in these conditions?
Yeah, these floating black things don't look super friendly either.
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Calm down, I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right? Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malco. I was completely lost to this realm until I sensed a mysterious power calling out to me. It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble the... I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this...
No, we should be the ones apologizing. If the Spirit Speaker Stone hadn't become... But we had to destroy it.
Of course. Under the power of the stone, turns out even our regrets...
Whether in triumph or...
Exactly. That may not be in the... You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form, so follow me. Be careful. This place has been severely
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Ouch!
Quick, get back here! You can't go... Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being.
Kena cah. Kena juga aku.
We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route.
Ayo.
Stabilize.
Not good. More monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
Abang.
Oh, Paimon can't see anything.
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Kacin. Bukan, cuman ya gitu doang. Kacin coy, kacin, sumpah kacin.
Did you hear that?
Sendirian.
Never mind. It was.
Don't scare Paimon.
I heard it too.
What did it say?
It doesn't matter.
Kacin cuma gitu doang.
Paimon just heard it too. Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place.
Cina? Wis, ketemu kita. Hey, tuh manusia jelas. Ini lo, kan gue sini. Bentar lu. Lagi nih ngeglitch gue.
We're here, Kachina. Oh, honey. Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these. Good idea. Let's.
Ayo. Alah.
Stabilize.
Overruled. Wind Strider.
Order guide you.
Easy.
You're here. You're finally here. Thank you so much. That monster can appear from any. The YF's power helped keep me hidden. Had a girl.
Should we start heading back then?
Actually, I have a request. Will you come visit the? I can't exactly put it into. That was
Aduh
the
nih
pyro.
bang.
Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles. You can think of them like there are countless proxies
Langsung
scattered around
pulang
the
toh
night.
ya ya.
If a proxy were to become severe,
Judging by the current. Still,
I agree. Getting rid of the monster might slow down.
Kachina? What's wrong? Nothing. Just.
Maybe we really should leave.
No, just up ahead. I'll lead the. Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you, but that's because we want to help the YUB. Not. You don't have anything to prove either. All right.
We've already come all this way, so we might as well try to.
Let's go. This way.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself? That's.
It's all right. I may not be as strong as that monster, but I don't have much time left. So go.
Thank you forever. You're a true.
No one fights alone.
Don't fight a lot.
Does your head still hurt? Let me help you walk. I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that. YUB? So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. All right, get ready, everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
Ayo.
Careful. We've got company.
Apapun alah lah. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
You
He would have dispersed with, or you may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate me now, and it will be no. The power of the abyss isn't. I thought this naive little. That is the ancient name. The Pyro Archon created those grand. Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina,
Kachina, give me your hand. Feel that?
Thanks, Moalani. Because I'm not alone.
You're right. Maybe comforting ideals don't have, but you also couldn't be more wrong. You've
Ayo.
the courage we have to stand before you and not back down. The power lies not in the, but in our commitment to a.
Well said.
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than two of us to handle an enemy like this.
Sorry in advance, but
There aren't many in Natland.
Ayo. Aduh ya, tapi jangan berdua doang gini dong.
Carving waves. Right here. Clear the area. Let's shred, Sharky. Let's ride. Woohoo! Let's go, Twirly! Woohoo! Woohoo!
we won. We actually won.
Iyalah.
That's what he gets. Fantastic work, Kachina. Absolutely fit.
This makes me so. I'm happy too, Moalani. Together we really are unstoppable.
Huh? My ancient name is glowing? But I thought I didn't bring it.
It's probably a projection from the real world.
Wait.
What happened?
That was a bold move, diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend, especially in a place so over. Still, seeing you pull it off. Everything you said was exact. It took years worth of The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us. Only then will we. Tupac, a warrior from the people of the Springs. I fought against the abyss during the.
I've heard that name before.
Since you were able to awaken my words from under the name Umoja, you shall unite the tribes and save Natland from its impending doom. As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of its blaze will become one with our vision for Natland. Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
Ntar guys, lagi nih.
What's wrong, Moalani?
So many memories. My brain was just flooded with everything he once knew. So that.
What do you mean?
500 years ago, they foresaw the.
We can go over the details once we get back. We shouldn't linger here. I know bits and pieces, but I had no idea.
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot.
Cek. Paskan selesai masalah ini. Gak usah lama-lama gitu, banyak cerita lah. Pak Emon ngapain?
Okay, that should be enough.
I hear your voice, Kachina.
Great. I was going. I'll keep searching with.
You are already.
Huh?
You are all my most. Your ancient name. Focus on the story of your ancient name is for. It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it is time for you to leave this place. The situation. Go now, my children. Save Natlan on behalf of.
I know we've never met before, Wyab, but I just thank you for encouraging Kachina.
Whoa! What's going on?
We're out of time. It's the power of the abyss. Quick.
It's a Sealy! The Sealy opened the way for us!
Waduh, alamak.
The opening in the sky! It's closing!
We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck here.
Watch out for the falling rocks!
Quick, through the middle.
Oke, cutscene.
Faster!
We'll never make it!
Gak akan habis. Ya. Ayo lo. Dah. Tar. Ah, eta mah. Buset. Archon Pyro buset.
You've done well. Now come home.
Ai. Gokil. Wow. Hai. Wow. 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 Gokil sih.
We're back.
Yes, you're back.
The Pyro
You're back.
Archon.
But she's not here. Yeah, didn't she say she used it all up?
She's still in the speaker's chamber. What we saw in the Night Kingdom was just her consciousness.
So you're saying her consciousness did all that?
Every great display of power. You must feel terrible, Kachina. Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro Archon said she'd have a doctor waiting for us.
I recommend getting a full checkup, just to make sure no damage gets left behind.
Okay.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, traveler? Right. You always
So
seem to
easy,
think-
bro.
Let's get going. We need to share what we learned.
Right. The Wyatt mentioned something about the Pyro.
I'll let her explain everything. We're all a part of the plan now. Every move we make from here on out will decide Natlan's ultimate fate.
Oke lah. Selesai. Ya, oke guys, mungkin cukup sampai sekian dulu udah 1 jam gua live streaming, jadi cukup dulu guys. Sampai ketemu di live streaming berikutnya. Thank you for join, thank you sudah yang join, thank you sudah comment, thank you sudah like, thank you dan lain sebagainya. Goodbye and see you di next live streaming. Goodbye.